What he ended up doing is what my grandmother, Sophia Magambo, calls Nairobi Karafu. Pata potea. Nairobi Karafu to me, at the National Tallying Center, it is, and we've advertised on our feed of it, the national person of the commission called both Raila Odinga and William Ruto. The whole day, nobody knew who the winner was. Even the commissioners didn't know the results because tallying had stopped. I refer to the affidavit of the 11th respondents. They have confirmed, even them, they were concerned. Why has the open display stopped? Why are you not announcing the results per constituency as you were doing before? That is what I'm saying my grandmother calls Nairobi Karafu. And my niece Mimi calls Piki Piki Ponky Pakamielo Disco.
Pinky, Ponky? Yes, that actually happened in the Supreme Court of Kenya. A whole nation on edge, waiting to hear the fate of its next president. And we got nursery rhymes in the courtroom. If you thought Kenyan elections were serious business, well, they're also a comedy special. We have reduced presidential elections to Mimi's Pinky Pinky Ponky games. But behind the laughter, there was chaos. A server that was never opened. Judges whose reasoning sounded more like riddles. Claims of billboards doubling as polling stations. And a nation split right down the middle, each side swearing they had the real numbers. Funny? Yes. Tragic too. When the dust settled, one question still hung in the air. Who really won? More importantly, why do we always find ourselves here, doubting the system every 5 years? If you hire someone to fix a leak, you don't expect them to linger in your bathroom while you shower. As Otieno put it, that was Chebukati's role in the result declaration. Let's take a moment to smash that subscribe button. Done? Nice. Let's continue. On paper, Ruto had just enough numbers to be declared president. The Supreme Court sealed it, and the IEBC, for all its drama, stamped the certificate. But popularity isn't about certificates. It's about the mood in the streets, the matatu talk, the market banter. That's where Wanamaring comes from. People feeling the pinch of taxes, the cost of living, and promises that look more like mirages. If you trace Kenya's history, you'll see a pattern. Moi, Kibaki, Uhuru, each at some point became wildly unpopular on the ground, even if they started strong. The presidency in Kenya is almost designed to eat goodwill. Ruto's case is sharper because the pain is economic and immediate. So the "not my president" sentiment has grown louder. Was he the popular choice in 2022? Hard to say. Because when half the country thinks the system was rigged and the other half is clinging to a slim victory, legitimacy gets shaky from day one. And his popularity today? That's in the ICU, hooked to life support. The real test is whether he can turn the narrative before 2027. Because in Kenya, the ground moves faster than political manifestos. Let's get bold. Let's get thoughtful. Transparency is not negotiable. We need tech that can't be tampered with. Blockchain voting, live tally screens, real-time results straight from the polling stations. If we can M-Pesa across borders in seconds, why not count votes in the open? Independent referees must be truly independent. Commissions should look like Kenya, not like the president's cousin's WhatsApp group. Neutrality isn't optional. It's survival for democracy. Public trust is the real winner. Even if the numbers are correct, without trust, every result feels cooked. Citizens must believe in the process, not just the outcome. This is bigger than Kenya. From Malawi to Nigeria, Africa wrestles with the same problem: mistrust in elections. Maybe it's time we stop relying on foreign observers with clipboards and build an African-led monitoring body that knows our terrain, our people, our politics. So yes, 2022 gave us Pinky Ponky, but it also gave us a mirror. The law court laughed, the public memed, but the underlying questions Otieno raised still haven't been answered to everyone's satisfaction. The choice is ours. Laugh, groan, and move on, or laugh, reflect, and fix what's broken. Because bold voices and thoughtful reforms are the only way Africa wins.